so glad to be on here today. This is my second live on YouTube. I'm having so much fun with this. I didn't realize that I had the access to do this, and I do. So I hope some of you catch this now or a little bit later. I'm Madeline, and I'm the creator of Woman Fully Alive, and it actually sprouted out of, well, so much work in the fields of trauma healing, of chronic pain healing, looking at women's patterns, nervous system regulation, mindfulness, yoga, breath work, all that good stuff. And yet realizing there was still this missing piece where women were finding themselves still in the pattern of people pleasing or trying to be perfect, trying to have a clean house before anybody comes over, beating themselves up for saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, whatever it might be, then getting stuck in that shame, in the guilt, in those emotions. And so I kept digging deeper, and I kept digging deeper into myself and into the research and the work. So here today, what I'm talking about is whether you find yourself often in stop or go. Now, as I kind of move with that energy, you might already sense I have a river flowing down below here. And see if you identify as a river that stops, it's dammed up, or a river that goes like a waterfall. Where does your energy match up? So if you are a person or you know someone who tends to be in go, often they'll just blurt things out, perhaps without literally thinking about it, although thinking too long gets stuck in your throat, right? Or you may have made some big decisions in go mode that the day after, the week after, month, 10 years later, that you regret. And here's the thing I want you to really be mindful of is that I'm not saying that there is a right way or a right decision, or that you have to get things right, because that's just impossible. There is no really right. But if you notice yourself in that mode and you do, you go ahead with patterns time and time again, there's a neural pathway, there's a river running that often needs to have some rerouting. So, and if you find some of the things are big, right? Some of the decisions are big. And again, there's no judgment here. Probably done most of them, where you make big financial decisions. You either say, whoa, no, stop, at something that some part of you is like, this might be a good idea. Or you say, go. And perhaps you invest or you buy or something impulsively. Again, we've all done this, but you see it on a regular basis and you regret it after, and you're like, oh my gosh, I did that again. So if you're in stop or go, the other thing is relationships. If you tend to dive head first, again, there's nothing wrong with any of this. If you tend to dive in head first and then, got to get yourself back out. Or you meet someone that you really, really like and you stop yourself for some reason. And so rather than going into shame or, a shame spiral about it, just be aware that it's not about the conscious mind. It's about something deeper than that. It's about dysregulation at a nervous system level. And as I said, there's no right or wrong decisions. There's only being aligned with what works for you. That's going to be very different than the person next to you, right? So when we go a little bit deeper and we start from the bottom up of actually becoming aware of nervous system impulses that lead to an intuition that says, just pause on that one for a while. Or this is not feeling actually right for me right now. Or, yes, I am a full body yes, in for this. So we come away from yes, no, right, wrong, stop, go, into a powerful inner presence of regulation. And I'm kind of reminded of it by this tree. If you look at this tree, it is so firmly rooted right now, and it might get toppled a little bit by the wind and storms, but it's not going to fall over. And if you look a little bit deeper into the scars, the cracks on its bark, you see that there's a strong inner core. And that's what I'm talking about. So this is what we dive into in our Lioness training that's opening August 8th on the Lionsgate portal. And it's a really powerful way to live. Because I'll tell you, there's a lot of arrows being shot back and forth out there online, and getting into drama that is so unnecessary and so draining for you in your nervous system. And it buries your aliveness. It truly does. Leaving stupid comments on a video or, engaging in a dialogue that is going nowhere will only dig you deeper into those grooves. And it's my mission, my passion to get you out of those grooves. So I'm going to drop the link when I get home from this beautiful walk. Hope you're all getting out. And for Lioness training, we start August 8th. And if you're ready to really root into your body, to be able to really go beyond setting boundaries and go to a place of powerful energy in your body, in your voice, and ultimately in your heart, then join me and let's move out of the ping pong game and actually become the root. All right, everyone, take care. Bye for now. Have an awesome day.